Hello and welcome to Fusion Fundamentals with me, MJ. Today we're going to be making this little thing. It's quite an easy design, but what makes it cool is we're going to 3D print it. So you're going to essentially have this sphere trapped inside a cube. Let's get into it. This is going to be a fairly quick video. The design process is quite easy on this once you've figured it out. So we're going to start off with a sketch on the top plane. Now I'll push S, which is our shortcuts menu, and type in center so that I can get this center rectangle. I'm going to snap that to our origin over there and move it out. This will be a square of 80 by 80 millimeters. So I'll just press tab to toggle between the measurements there, and we'll hit enter. That's our first sketch done. So finish sketch. Now we can extrude this. So if I press E, that's our shortcut key, or you can click up there, and we're going to change this from one side to symmetric. And I want a total of 80 millimeters, so we got a square. So I'm going to make this a 40. So each side will extrude up by 40. So there we've got a solid square. Now we need to do a little cutout and then our center circle or sphere. So to do that, we'll create another sketch. I want to get to that sketch underneath there, or that sketch plane. So I'm just going to turn off the body and select the front plane there. Just turn our body on so we can see where we're working. We're going to do 2 center diameter circles. So first is C, snap to the center. This one's going to be 100 millimeters, and then the next one will be 80. So that's going to be the same size as our square, fitting to the edges. Now what we're going to do is draw a line through it. So L, I'm going to snap up here, through the center, through there, and now we've got our revolve profiles. I'm going to press T, or you can select the trim up there. Just get rid of these two because we don't need them anymore. And finish sketch. So now we got our 2 half circles or semicircles, and then our block. First we want to do is get rid of the inside there. So we'll go revolve. We'll select this profile and that profile. The revolve axis will be our Y axis. Okay, so now we've got this hollow or this sphere cut out inside the square. And next we're going to do another revolve. We'll go into sketches, turn our sketch back on. We'll select only the inner profile this time. Select our axis. Okay. So that's what we're going to be working with now. We've got our object, but we want to be able to print this. So there's a couple of ways you can go about it. You can print the ball separately and then print the square part and then pause it and drop the ball in, secure it, and then carry on printing. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to print this in one piece. So we can see the ball is touching the base over there. So what I'm going to do is put a few little supports around the edge there to make sure it doesn't roll around or come loose. And we'll take it from there. So let's export this. I'm going to click on File, Export. I'm going to export this to my computer. And it'll just be sphere cube. And I want it to be an STL. There we go. Now we'll go into our Creality Slicer. I'll just drag and drop it in there, and there we can see it's on our build plate. Let's just go change this to our Ender PLA, and just got the standard settings. We'll set the strength, the infill density to, let's make it 15%, doesn't need to be too strong. And then our brim type, let's see what it does for us in terms of support. I don't think it'll add any. Let's just have a look. So slice that there. And there we go, 2 hours, 15 minutes, and it's given us no supports. So what I'm going to add in here is go back into prepare, and I'm going to go into support painting. So over here you can set your type of support, normal, auto. Normal, manual is what I'm going to choose. And then I will paint along here. It's not very even, but what it's going to do then is add in a support that touches that surface. Hopefully it figures out what I'm trying to do here. Doesn't make too much of a mess, but it should add some supports here. I think that's just going to secure it a bit better. So there we go. Don't have to add too much. That should be enough. It's a bit uneven, but doesn't really matter. So now we're going to send this to the printer. So we just went from this little thing to our 3D printed cube. I think it turned out quite well. I'm quite happy with it. So give it a go. Let me know how yours went. Till next time, bye.